All right, today we're going to dive into something really interesting. It's a project that takes one of the oldest things we value, gold, and mashes it together with one of the newest, a bank powered by artificial intelligence. So, let's get right into it. So, let's just start with this question right here. I mean, we all want our savings to be safe, right? To hold their value. But what if they could do more than just sit there? What if your money wasn't just stable, but was actually smart? Actively working for you, guided by some serious intelligence. That's really the big idea we're going to unpack. To really get what they're building, we've got to start at the very beginning, with the foundation. And that foundation is a super modern twist on, well, one of the oldest assets in human history, gold. So what is BlackW3, or W3? Well, at its most basic level, it's a digital token that lives on the Solana blockchain. But, and this is the most important part, for every single one of those digital tokens, there's a real, physical, serialized piece of gold called a goldback, locked away in a secure vault. So you get the rock-solid stability of physical gold, but with the lightning speed of a digital asset. So how do you actually do that? How do you take a chunk of physical gold and make it digital and, trustworthy? Well, it's a pretty straightforward three-step process. First, the anchor. They take the physical gold and they deposit and secure it. Second, the speed. A digital token is created, or minted, for that exact piece of gold. And finally, the assurance. Everything is verified on the blockchain with constant audits, so you can literally check any time to prove that the gold backing your token is exactly where it's supposed to be. So what's the payoff for all this? Well, you get some pretty powerful benefits. You've got that strict one-to-one backing with real gold. You can send payments instantly anywhere in the world. There's this built-in anti-counterfeit protection because of the serialized physical gold, and you can actually spend it globally. It really is like gold, but built for the 21st century. Okay, but here's the thing. A gold-backed token, that's just the launch pad. The real vision here is way, way bigger. This is where it gets really interesting. So check out this quote from the project. They call it an income engine, and it talks about people and AI agents chatting, playing, and earning together. Now that doesn't sound like just a boring old gold token, does it? It sounds more like a living, breathing digital economy. So what on earth does that actually mean? And this slide really nails the whole idea, right? It shows you the evolution. They're starting with something simple and stable, a gold-backed token. That's the foundation. But the end game, where this is all headed, is a full-blown AI-powered ecosystem built right on top of it. All right, so how are they actually going to pull this off? Let's get into the blueprint. The whole strategy is to basically build 4 different but connected layers of technology right on top of that digital gold base. So the whole ecosystem is built on these 4 layers, almost like a tech stack. You've got PayI, which is the infrastructure for the AIs. Then there's BNKR, which is all about getting it out to people through social finance. After that is VPay, the intelligence layer. And finally, you have AVICI, which is basically the banking layer that you control. Let's look at each one. First up is PayI. Think of it like this. It's the plumbing, the financial wiring for an economy that's actually run by AIs. It's a payment network that lets AI agents pay each other using that gold-backed W3B token. So you could have your personal AI assistant automatically hire and pay another AI to, book a trip for you, and it all happens instantly in the background. That's what this layer makes possible. Next, we have BNKR. And the whole idea here is to make this accessible to everybody, not just crypto experts. It does that by meeting people where they already are, on social media. This layer basically plugs trading right into your social feed, making it super simple for anyone to get started. Now, the third layer, VPay, this is where it gets really smart. It adds a personal AI financial advisor named Ava right into your wallet. So Ava can do things like track your spending, hunt for discounts, and even help you manage your portfolio, suggesting when it might be a good time to hold something stable, like gold. Suddenly, your savings aren't just sitting there, they have a brain. And this is the final piece of the puzzle, AVICI. It's the part that turns this whole system into a real, functional bank that you actually control. It gives you the self-custody infrastructure, which is just a fancy way of saying you and only you are in charge of your money. And, crucially, it issues a gold-backed Visa card. This is what connects this whole digital world back to the real one, letting you spend your digital gold anywhere. Okay, so we've got these 4 powerful pieces of tech, but so what? What does it actually feel like to use this? What's the real user experience here? Well, the goal is to take all these separate, powerful pieces, the AI payments, the social trading, that smart advisor, the banking part, and bake them into one single, super simple digital wallet. It's not 4 different apps you have to juggle. It's one tool that does it all. So let's just imagine a day in your life with this thing. You need a safe place to store your value? Boom, you hold gold-backed W3B in your wallet. You want to go buy coffee? You just tap your Visa card. You need some advice on your budget? You ask Ava. And the whole time, in the background, this entire AI economy is buzzing along, powered by your W3B. So when you take a step back and look at the whole picture, what is this thing really? I mean, it's way more than just a token, and it's definitely more than just a wallet. They're really trying to create something that doesn't quite have a competitor, a whole new category. It's not just a gold token. It's not just another neobank. It's a gold-backed, AI-powered, self-custodial neobank. That unique combination is really what makes this thing stand out. And that leaves us with a pretty powerful idea to think about. I mean, gold has represented stability for thousands of years. AI represents the future of intelligence. When you merge the two, maybe a totally new kind of bank isn't just possible, maybe it's inevitable. Thanks for tuning in.